Hi, this is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. In today's video, I will be demonstrating how students can complete the interactive activities in our Thanksgiving mini activity book for kids. Let's get started. So the first slide is their belongs to slide where students can personalize their book by putting in their name. So for example, mine says Hype Math. All I would need to do, or what the student would need to do, is highlight that or delete all of the letters out and then put in their name. Let's look at the next slide. For the word search, there are blocks that are under the word bank for students to use. So if you think of like the paper word search puzzle, you would circle the word. In this case, all students have to do is when they find a word, click on one of the squares and drag it to that word that they find. So in my example, I see football. So I'm going to drag the squares over until I fill in the word football. And there are enough squares for students to use the same color square or different color squares. It's totally up to them what they would want to do. So I started off with green, but let's say I want to jazz it up a little bit. I can choose a brown square and put it over there as well. And like I said before, there are enough squares where students can use the same color for a word, different colors. Whatever they want to do is up to them. So that is how you complete the word search puzzle. Let's move to the jigsaw puzzle. For the jigsaw puzzle, all of the pieces can be moved. So here is the picture on the left-hand side of what the puzzle should look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find, and the students can use the right-hand side in order to put the puzzle together. And let me find two matching puzzle pieces so that you can see how they lock in together. Let me see. Okay, I see two. So let me move, and as you can see, I'm able to move all of the puzzle pieces up so that I can find the one I want. Oh, let me move this one up. I can find the puzzle piece so that I can interlock it in together. And if you notice, I was able to interlock these two pieces together. And that is how students complete the jigsaw puzzle. Let's move to our next activity, which is the roller story, which I absolutely love. So they would need a dice, one, in order to complete this, and they roll it. Now, if you don't have dice, they can use pieces of paper. They can use cards that are numbered. An ace, the ace could be 1, and then use the cards up to 6. Anything they want, just as long as they have the numbers 1 through 6. So let's say, for instance, I have a dice and I roll, and for the first column, my roll 1, I roll a 2. So I would put during Thanksgiving dinner. I would click in the square, and you see it says type here. All I would need to do, or all the student would need to do, is put during Thanksgiving dinner. And that is how they're able to complete this activity. And all of the boxes, all they need to do is click in. Let me give an example and highlight the type here word in order for them to type in whatever they rolled in on the right hand side. Now, once they complete it, they are able to put the whole story together in this box, and that is how you complete roller story. Let's move to the next activity, which is how many words can you make with Happy Thanksgiving? And so for this, you see that there are boxes that are highlighted in yellow with the question mark. Again, all the students would have to do is highlight the question mark and think of a word. And I'll use a simple word, which is happy. Yes, I'm able to use that word even though it is part of the Happy Thanksgiving. It's a student, so you want to make it as easy and as fun as possible for them. And that is pretty much it. They go to the next square and they keep filling in the boxes, as many as they can, in order to formulate words that they can make with Happy Thanksgiving. Let's move to Thanksgiving trivia. For this activity, there's a box, and again, there's a question mark. So all the student would have to do, once they read the question, when does Thanksgiving happen? They see the answer choices, and they are able to click the letter of what they believe is correct. Pretty simple. Now let's move to the Thanksgiving riddle, and this is the same thing. There's a question mark, so what the student has to do is look for the picture that's in their answer key in order for them to type in the letter. I see that this ear of corn is T, so all I would need to do if I was a student is highlight the question mark and put in the letter T and continue on until they solve how do trees get onto the internet. Let's look at our last activity in our Thanksgiving mini activity book, and it is solve a mystery. So for this one it's called a grid mystery picture. What the student would need to do is very simple. They click, all of the pieces are clickable, and all they would need to do, and I just want to show that all of them are clickable. What they would need to do is just click on the picture. It says B3. All they would need to do is drag and drop it to B3, and that's it. D1, the same thing. Click on it, and they would need to drag it. Now, one thing that I will point out, that there is a picture here. You notice that for B3, I moved it. There's nothing. It's the picture, but it's not there. And the reason why we did that is, let's say, for instance, for the activity, the students realized that they put the piece in the wrong place, and so they need to put it back. This is to give them a friendly reminder of where that piece goes. And that is it. I do also want to say that if you want to purchase the full version, there will be a link in the description box so that you can go and purchase your full version. It's over 25 pages of activities, more of these, and also extra activities as well that are pretty self-explanatory. Also, I wanted to let you know we are having a Cyber Monday sale on November 30th. All of our holiday activity books will be on sale for $7.99. There, in this example, we have 3 shown, but we also have a total actually of 7 books. So check out our website and take a look. This is Shay Jackson with Hype Math. I hope you have a great day.